I'm Bree Clayton, and I'm with Creative Cow. Today I get to speak with Francois Cottin. He is part of the 3D Substance team at Adobe, and he's going to let us know all of the new developments within the 3D world of Adobe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Substance has been around for 20 years now.
Yeah.
And we joined Adobe in 2019, so 4 years ago. And so Substance was mostly previously around texturing for gaming and advanced visual effects. And so we even got an Academy Award a few weeks ago.
Oh, really?
For the impact on the movie industry. So pretty much all big video games, all big movies today use Substance, leverage Substance in a way or another. But it's getting much wider than that recently. And in graphic design, in product design, in marketing, and in video, obviously, we see more and more people embracing 3D.
Yeah.
Because it accelerates the way they work. It's faster, sometimes cheaper, more versatile.
Then, for example.
Yeah, then versus when you have to shoot everything in real life.
Okay.
So we see more and more rendering replacing photographs or replacing actual footage. It's still technical to get to a real professional result, but like video was 15 years ago. I mean, it was super technical. You had to buy a new computer to combine different pieces of software from different vendors, and somehow it's still the case.
And
3D is the same. You have to learn a few new concepts. You have to learn the tools. But this is just something pro can pick up. And they can be successful with our tools today because they are designed as an extension of the tools they know already. When you try the Substance tools, they are real Adobe tools. It's the same design concepts, the same icons, like bridges, the file formats, are everything. We try to make everything as seamless as possible.
so that if someone is already familiar with After Effects or Premiere, they're going to kind of know their way around.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So they will still have to learn the basics of 3D, what is modeling, what is texturing, what is rendering, and what are UVs, and a lot of things like that, and shadows and lights. But this is, you get used rapidly to work in a 3D environment. And if you can reuse all the knowledge that you acquired by using the other Adobe tools, you can reuse that directly in Substance.
Can you take us through a little workflow that involves Substance 3D?
Yeah, sure. So let's say you want to add an object that you have in real life in your video, but you want to composite it as a 3D object.
Okay.
What will you do? You will start by capturing this object from real life in Substance 3D Sampler just by taking photographs, like a few dozens photographs, and you'll have all around the object, all different details, all angles, and automatically Sampler will process a digital twin of your object. So you have the 3D digital twin that you can then modify if you want with Painter, for instance, Substance Painter, which is a kind of Photoshop for materials, for surfaces. So you can change the materials, the colors, all this. Once you're happy with your digital twin modified, you can import it in After Effects. After Effects has it in beta now, so that you can import 3D objects and you can composite them in your scene, in your sequences, and using all the power of After Effects, masking and camera tracking, a little stuff.
Okay.
And so that would be one of the many different workflows, kind of easy video workflows, basic workflows where you will use Substance. But also we have a lot of use cases involving other 3D tools for a little bit more advanced, like if you're into motion graphics and you want some simulation, deformation of shapes and all that, you would use Cinema 4D by Maxon. And we have a native integration of Substance with Maxon, with Cinema. So you can have these, you can use Substance materials with Cinema 4D, create all your deformed shapes and animations and all that, and bring them back in After Effects also. So these are kinds of very popular workflows we see involving Substance and After Effects, but it's only the beginning. I mean, it's still in beta for After Effects. It's the beginning of a longer story for sure.
Right.
Yeah, if you look all around you, a lot of these kind of videos or pictures that you see that look like photographs or actual footage are made entirely or partially in 3D.
Right.
So furniture and websites have a ton of photographs, pictures of all the variations of the couches, for instance, all the different colors and fabrics and patterns and all that. It would be insane to produce all these pictures with real photographs in real environments. It would be so expensive. So what
Create them digitally.
So they create them digit, and they process that more and more automatically, all the angles and all the different variations. And this is how you populate websites with a ton of content traffic. And even for video, when you look at e-commerce websites, there are more and more these kind of short videos that show the product, from all like the camera running around the product, and so to do that, it's pretty easy technically as soon as you have a 3D replica of your product. So you wouldn't do that using Substance in the pipeline for sure.
Or perhaps if you wanted to create an object to put into an XR environment, for example, would that?
Yeah, so this is also what you gain when you have these 3D twins of your objects, that you can produce traditional media outputs, photographs, pictures like look like photographs, videos, but also you can use the same object for more interactive experiences. So if you want to propose a 360 view of your product on your website, you get that for free because you have it already. If you want to propose augmented reality, so the ability to see the product through your mobile phone, which can be very useful in case of furniture, home decor, or to see the latest coffee machine in your kitchen, for instance. That's very convenient, very useful, and it impacts the sales really, really well.
Right.
And so everyone is going in this direction. And, in retail, in marketing, the more content you have, the more personalized it can be, the more successful you are in it.
Exactly.
So 3D helps you a ton in this content supply chain.
Well, perfect. Thank you so much, Francois. It's been wonderful meeting you.
Thank you.
Thank you.